What up, YouTube? I want to make a video. This is a back-end video. I don't really make videos like this. So I'm going to be breaking down some sauce that I've learned. So if you don't know, I'm running an SMMA with a call center on the back end. So I'm helping out local business owners, mainly moving companies, and they move people. So it's very simple. And what we're doing is we're running ads for these companies, and then I have a call center on the back end to call their leads and book them as paid jobs, right? Paid jobs with a deposit on the client's calendar. So we're doing their marketing and their sales. Now, what we've been running into is sales reps, right? To call their leads, or if you want to call them ISAs or SDRs or whatever you want to call them. I call them ISAs or booking agents. So now I have a booking agent. We got 2 active booking agents. Well, 3. In the beginning, though, is very hard. So I'd bring a booking agent on, but you don't have any clear systems or a ramp up phase or anything. So what did I do? I gave them a script. And then from that script, I threw them an account, and I'm giving them like 100 leads a month. Or my one rep, he did 850 leads in a month by himself. And it was crazy. He did shit. And it's not his fault. It's like nobody can handle 850 leads. And like, if you just get thrown in there with a script and just be like, do your best. I mean, you can imagine how it will work out. So you need to build like KPIs. You need to build a ramp up phase for these reps. You need to have everything in between. So that's what I've been building out. And I kind of want to show you exactly like what I'm building so that I can put a post on LinkedIn jobs or Indeed jobs or Upwork, and then get somebody, put them through a ramp up phase that they do themselves, right? You don't have to be on these calls all day to coach them up and train them up. You literally put them into a training system where they train up based off what I built. And then they're going to be ready to make calls through that whole system, right? So I sign them up. I bring them through this system. After they go through this system, okay, cool. Now you're ready to take real accounts. So I can put like 30 ISAs through this system, test them all out. And if they're doing shit within a week, if they're not hitting KPIs, then they're gone and the good ones stay. This is going to be a very big unlock for me. So I'm still in the beginning phases, but I do want to show you what I've been building out. So I'll start off with the ramp up phase that we have for reps. So phase 1 is training. So it's split into 3 different days. The first day is system and role understanding. So after you do the interview with a rep and I hire them, what I'm saying is we jump on a call. I'm like, okay, so this is what you're going to do. The goal for day 1 is to have you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. So they were going to watch a Loom. What is this role and what does success looks like? During this, I literally make a Loom just like I'm doing right now. And I show, hey, this is who we work with. This is how we get them leads. And this is how our reps actually call the leads and turn them into booked jobs or booked appointments. If you're doing it for whatever niche you want to do, it can really work for whatever niche. They're going to watch this video. It's like a 6-minute video. Boom. Now they know exactly the system. Again, they're going to watch another Loom. This is going to be a high level GHL workflow. So basically, I'm sharing my screen and I'll be like, hey, so this is our software. It's Go High Level. This is how we work in the software. So this is your pipeline. This is how you work your pipeline. And this is basically what you do, right? So this, again, is like a 6-minute video. So they're going to watch those 2 videos. On day 1 as well, we jump on a call. I'm getting them onboarded into their Slack account. So now they're in Slack. They're in Notion, which is Notion is where I have all these SOPs and these videos and these trainings. And then they get access to their GHL sub-accounts. Now, we're going to review the KPI tracking sheet. So we're going to set very realistic expectations for them. And we're going to have 3 different KPIs. So the first one is basically at risk. So if you're setting from like, I'll give you an example of what I'm doing. Total lead to appointment booking rate. If you're under 4%, you need help or you're going to be fired. And then phase 2, if you're booking 10% of total leads, then you're doing okay. If you're doing 15% or more, then you're doing great and you're going to hit bonuses. So I go over all the KPIs. It's not just booking rate, but I go over all the KPIs. After that, I basically jump off the call, right? Now they're going to watch these videos. And then after that, they're going to watch 10 real sales calls. So they're watching 10 real sales calls of previous booking agents that set appointments with real leads. Based off that, they're going to submit a short report based off these calls, which I'll show you what this report looks like. Explain how agents actually book appointments. Write 5 exact phrases agents said that helped close the deal. Write 3 objections you heard about how the agent handled them. Explain in 2 seconds why do customers say yes to booking their appointment. Write 2 things you'd copy from these calls. After listening to these calls, do you feel ready to call leads? If not, why? So they go through that as well. So that's day 1. It's basically watching videos and watching real calls and submitting the report. Now they know exactly, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. This is what success looks like. These are my KPIs, and this is how we win. Perfect. Now they're done day 1. Day 2 is the script. Now the goal for this is them understanding how to actually sell the offer, how to book the appointments. So they're going to go through our RML sales script, and I have a course on the script, which I'll show you very briefly. Okay, it's right here. So day 1, this is exactly what I was going over with you guys. So they watch all these videos, boom, they're done. Day 2, video sales course, watch second. So here's my closing script right there. And then I have all the videos breaking down the actual script. So how to set the frame, how to do the discovery, how to label and transition, how to pitch, how to temp check, how to simple track, how to close. Literally everything they need to know about the script, right? So now they're going to go through the script, read the objection handling doc, and they're going to practice the script by themselves out loud. The outcome, the rep understands what to say and why. And they do this without you having to be on the call training them, because it's all videos, right? They're going through a video course. So day 1, it's a 10-minute onboarding call, and then they go through everything. Day 2, they do it all themselves. Day 3 is where you do need to come in. It's role play and real exposure. So the goal here is to have the rep not scared of real leads, and obviously want to be able to speak the script without sounding like a robot. So you do a 1-hour role play with the rep and whoever the manager is going to be. In this case, it's going to be me. And then we're going to practice common scenarios like price objections. I'll call you back objections. Just a lot of objection handling with these reps, and just see if they, can do it. Manager shadows rep for 2 hours on real calls. So after we do the role play and you feel like, hey, this guy is going to be good on these calls, he has a good accent, he's doing well, then we move over to role plays. Now you can cut an ISA after the role play if you don't think he's good, but I still believe that, hey, let's at least let him try with some real leads. So now we're going to get into a sub account with real leads in there, and I'm going to get him on a Google Meet to share his screen, do real calls with you, and then after every call, you basically give him a review of how he's doing, what he could have done better. So now, boom, he's done 2 hours of real calls with you, as well as an hour role play on day 2 or day 3. That's phase 1. Now we got him ramped up. Boom. Now the rep's ready to go. He can take on accounts. Phase 2 is controlled production. So this is basically day 4 to day 7. The goal is for the rep to start working real accounts with limited load. So the rep's going to get 2 to 4 real accounts. They're going to work the real leads, and we're going to have a daily 10 to 15 minute feedback from the manager for the first 3 days. So daily meetings based off how he gets done. During these daily meetings, what we're doing is we're going over KPIs. Hey, you didn't do this because of this. Okay, let's focus on this metric now. Maybe it's answer rate, or pickup rate to answer rate. So people that picked up the phone but didn't turn it into conversations. Why is that? Okay, it's probably because you didn't set the frame of the call right, and these people didn't want to talk to you, so they hung up the phone in your face. Very common, so you want to fix that. And then that's basically you're giving the rep training. Okay, so basically the outcome here is the rep prove that they can operate in real conditions under real pressure. Boom. If they're doing good and they're actually hitting KPIs on 2 to 4 real accounts, or they're showing progress of hitting KPIs, then you can move on to phase 3, which is going to be week 2. And the goal here is rep handling more workload without breaking. So the rep stays on 4 accounts. If performance is stable, you unlock 2 or 4 more accounts depending on how he's doing. But if they're struggling, they're staying capped at their current workload. The outcome, obviously, is the rep that can handle more volume. Now, phase 4 is this when the rep's at full capacity. Now, you have to do this based on how many leads per client that you get. But for us, a rep is going to be capped out at 8 accounts. So we're going to give them capacity, 8 full accounts if they're basically past all the other phases while hitting KPIs. Now, they're just basically part of the team. Ongoing performance monitoring, weekly feedback call, and that's how basically I am setting up a new rep. Now, this took me a long time to basically get in progress, because if you start, the beginning is going to be the hardest. You got to make a lot of videos, and then after that, you got to do real role plays and real call reviews. But that's exactly how I onboard ISAs, booking agents. You can do this for B to C or B to B, whatever makes sense for you. And yeah, that's how I do it. A lot more structured than what it used to be. And if that helped you out, leave a comment, leave a like, and leave me a follow. Appreciate you. Peace out.